Hello to all of our premium subscribers and welcome. Thank you for those that were able to join us today for this exclusive premium subscription session. I'm Aleisha. I am a part of the Crittenden Report team. Some of you may have talked to me through email or phone. Whether you've been with Crittenden Report for many years or you are brand new to the premium features, this session is going to help you unlock the full potential of your subscription. Today, we are going to be diving into the redesigned directory. It launched back in February 2025, and we are going to cover the most effective searches, how to discover lenders and investors, the most relevant to your business, and also just the tips and tricks to get the best use of the directory. That there were some updates and changes that we've made, and we want to make sure that all of our premium subscribers, you guys are able to walk through it with ease, find exactly what you need, and get the most out of it. After the walkthrough, Aubree will be doing that for us. We will be doing a live Q&A. So start to jot down your questions in the chat as we go through, and then at the end, we will start to answer those. So if you have anything specific that you need help with or anything that's not covered in the tutorial, just let us know. That's what we are here for during that live Q&A. For now, I'm going to hand it off to Aubree and we'll get started with the tutorial.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. In this session, I'm going to walk you through the Crittenden Finance Directory and demonstrate how it addresses some of the most common challenges that professionals face in the commercial real estate lending space. I'll also show you several real-world examples of how to use the directory effectively, and then we'll wrap up with a quick look at the additional benefits that come with the premium subscription. I'd like to begin by outlining the key pain points that the directory was built to solve. One of the biggest challenges in this industry is fragmented information. Many teams still rely on outdated spreadsheets or scattered notes that make it difficult to keep track of which lenders are active, what their current appetites are, and who the correct points of contact are. This often results in dead-end outreach and lost time, which leads to frustration. Another major challenge is shifting territory coverage. Territory assignments change frequently, whether due to internal restructuring, market expansion, or personal changes. So it's not uncommon for someone to reach out to a lender who no longer even covers their region. Without a reliable source for updated territory information, outreach efforts can become inefficient very quickly. A third pain point involves filtering lenders by deal criteria. Questions like who provides bridge loans over $10 million, or who is currently active in construction financing, or who will provide equity on a retail acquisition, can take hours to answer without a centralized resource. In a fast-moving market, that delay can make a huge difference. On top of that, lender appetites and underwriting criteria evolve constantly. Without a system that keeps those changes updated in real time, it's easy to miss opportunities and assumptions that are no longer accurate. The Crittenden Finance Directory was designed to solve these issues by acting as a single source of truth for commercial real estate lenders and equity providers. It consolidates everything you need: contact information, underwriting criteria, loan ranges, preferred property types, lender types, and current territory assignments into one easily searchable platform. Instead of spending hours researching, you can filter by exactly what you need and receive accurate results almost instantly. The filtering system is one of the tool's strongest features. You can sort lenders by loan type, geographic region, loan size, property type, financing strategy, and more. This makes it significantly easier to match real deals with the right capital resources. The updated territory feature is particularly helpful because it allows you to see exactly which regions a lender covers today, giving you confidence that your outreach is aligned with the most recent information. This new feature was recently added due to subscriber feedback, so we are always constantly taking feedback and trying to implement it into our directory and website as a whole. To help illustrate how this works, I'd like to walk you through a few of the loan types that are most commonly searched in our directory. These include bridge loans, construction loans, acquisition financing, refinancing, and equity. These categories represent the majority of what our users are looking for, and they serve as great examples of how the directory can be applied in day-to-day workflow. First, you're going to want to go to our website, the Crittenden Report, and then you're going to want to click this Finance News tab, click Access Finance Directory. Once you do that, it'll take you to a homepage that looks like this. You'll need to go to the top right corner and sign in if you're already not signed in. As you can see here, I am signed in. Then you're going to want to scroll down to where this orange bar is, and then you're going to want to, you can either click see all subcategories or just jump right into financing type, lender type, or whatever else you need. So let's begin with a typical search. We're going to do a bridge loan of more than 10 million for a project. In the directory, you would start by selecting the financing type filter and choosing bridge. So right here you can see I am going to select bridge loan. Next, we're going to set the loan size to 10 million and above because that's what we need for our project. So we're going to scroll down to loan size, click the orange plus, click 10 million. Instantly, the directory just generated a list of lenders who actively provide this type of financing. From there, if I click into any lender profile, it will give me all the key details, exact contact information, underwriting preferences, minimum and maximum loan amounts, property specializations, and notes on their current appetite. So if I just click into A10 Capital, the first one that came up, then it'll generate all the information that we would need to know about this company. Now we're going to go and do another search. So I'm going to go back into the finance directory. It'll pull it up. As you can see, I'm already logged in because I logged in earlier. And now we're going to look at construction financing, which is where the updated territory feature becomes especially valuable. We're going to imagine that we're working on a project in California and you need a construction lender who covers that geography. In this case, we're going to select construction as the financing type. So I'll go ahead and click financing type, and then we're going to scroll down and find construction. So we'll click on construction loan. And then after that, we're going to filter by California for the territory. So now we're going to scroll all the way down to territory, click the orange plus, click California. And then we can refine the search further if needed by selecting a property type such as multifamily or mixed use. So now we're going to scroll down and we can select, for property type, we can select multifamily. And then these results will display all lenders that currently fund construction projects in California that are multifamily. And since territory assignments are regularly updated, you can also see when a lender's coverage areas have changed, which ensures you're working with the most current and accurate information. So then again, right here, these would be all the lenders that match the criteria of California construction loans and multifamily. So then if I want, I could click into them and get all the necessary information that I need. For a third example, let's take a quick look at equity. Say you need equity for the acquisition of a retail property. So we'll go back to the website, click Access Finance Directory, scroll down to here where we can search our specific criteria. And then we're simply going to select equity under financing type and then choose retail under property type. So again, under financing type, we're going to find equity. And then from there, we're going to go under property type and select retail. Okay. And then we can adjust the preferred investment or loan size as we need. And then in a matter of seconds, again, the directory provides a curated list of equity sources that match this scenario. This makes it significantly easier to build a targeted outreach list and identify relevant capital partners. Again, if I clicked into there, it would give me the very specific criteria that I need. So that's kind of how you use our directory. And at the end, we'll have time for questions if you have any more specific questions on the directory and how to filter by specific criteria. But before we wrap up, I want to highlight that the directory is only one part of the benefits included with this premium subscription. Premium users also receive full access to our website, which includes all of our detailed editorial coverage, stories, lender interviews, deal updates, appetite shifts, and broader market analysis. So this is all super valuable information in addition to the directory. This content provides the context behind the numbers and helps you understand why lenders are behaving the way they are. In addition, premium subscribers receive our bi-weekly newsletter directly sent to your email inbox. This is a concise summary of major market development, new lenders we've added or updated, shifts in lender appetite, and quick links to our most important recent articles. It's designed to keep you informed without eating up too much of your time. You also have access to downloadable PDF editions and our full archive of past content. These are super helpful for internal sharing, long-term research, and compiling market intelligence for reports or presentations. So to access the PDF, you just have to go to Finance News and then Subscriber PDF Archive. And then you click that, it'll bring it up, and you can find any past information.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Aubree, for giving us the detailed walkthrough of the directory and how it can be used for our premium subscribers. That wraps up the tutorial portion of the virtual event today. We hope you learned a few new things on how to make the directory the most effective for you as a premium subscriber, and also how to narrow down your search. I know that is something that comes up a lot, is you're wanting some very specific results as far as multifamily construction within a certain amount, within a certain state. So hopefully Aubree's tutorial helped walk you through how to really narrow down to see the lenders that you need to be contacting, make your efforts actually pay off in the end with a shorter amount of time. That being said, remember that this is only one part of the premium subscription, and we do offer a lot of other great tools and content for you. So with that being said, I am going to invite Aubree back on stage. She is our client experience coordinator. And I'm also going to invite Sara in. She is our editor-in-chief, and they will both be with us for the Q&A portion of this event. If you do have any questions at this point, would be a great time to put it into the chat, and we will get started. Okay, so if you do have any questions as our premium subscribers, feel free to start dropping them in the chat. Okay, it looks like we have Chuck. How do you export contact information? So I can take this question. With exporting contact information, we actually have created a new tier for that. So we have our 6-month, our 12-month subscription, but we've actually added a new level at this point that does provide a full export of those contacts and stuff. If you would like, you're welcome to reach out to the membership email and we can discuss further what that upgrade looks like and if it's something that's the right fit for you. However, right now we don't have a way with the standard 12-month and the standard 6-month to export in a batch or anything like that for the directory. I hope that answers the question. Okay, Kevin asked, how many lenders do you currently have? And how often are the details on each updated? Sara, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, I'm not sure the updated number. I think Aubree, didn't we just discuss that? It's like 700 and something. Apologies.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have over 700. Yeah.
So every listing is updated twice a year, although the phone number and email are updated quarterly. So please feel free to contact us if you find something that's out of date, and email, a phone number, an old contact, and we'll promptly collect the newest information and get that updated for you.
Yeah, I think this leads us into another really good question as well, Sara, that you could cover for us is how we vet our lenders and investors that are in the directory.
Right. So if somebody reaches out to us and it's somebody we're not familiar with, we do have to vet them first. That means seeing recent deals that have been closed to make sure that they are active. They're getting the money directly. They're not a broker acting as an intermediary. So we do have to see at least 2 closed deals before we'll put them in the directory.
Yeah. And I think that's a really good way to make sure that everybody in the directory is vetted. They're people that you can rely on, that you can count on, that you know are going to be people that can help you close the deal and be a reliable lender for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then I think another fun thing is that we have started that vetting process with a lot of lenders recently. And Sara, you can confirm this, but I believe this quarter alone, we're adding about 40 new lenders into the directory. So
Yes.
We're constantly refreshing and keeping it updated, but also adding new people for you to have as resources.
Exactly. Yep. We're in the move right now to add about 40 new lenders that we're missing. And please feel free to contact us if you know of a lender that's missing, somebody you know is active. Let us know. We'll do the vetting process on our side to make sure that they fit the criteria, but we'll get them in there for you.
Perfect. Okay, next question that came in is, can you export multiple contacts at the same time into an Excel spreadsheet? So again, that is that new tier where we can send you the spreadsheet and stuff like that. So if you have interest in it at all, feel free to reach out to the membership email, and we can always tell you further details about that new tier that we're providing. With the standard 12-month and 6-month, right now there isn't an export. However, I will say we do hear all of the feedback and we do understand that that is something that you want. So we're always working towards those improvements and providing things that will be efficient for you guys. David just dropped the contact for membership in there as well. So feel free to snag that email. Myself or Janelle will be the one responding. So we'll make sure we get to it. Hopefully today. We'll get to it later today after this. Okay, when searching by state, do national lenders show up in the results? Sara, do you want to take this one?
Yes, this was a glitch that we had when we first launched the directory. We have gone in and fixed that. So anybody that clicked nationwide should come up when you hit any specific state. So let us know if you're finding issues with that, but that should be all fixed.
Yeah. And I think we've ran through testing on that several times and it seems to be working really well. So now if you click California, if somebody also does nationwide, and that's what the lenders told us, then they are clicked for every single state in the country, which means that if you do your searches state specific, it will still pop up with every nationwide lender.
I'll just add a quick note. Make sure you're also reading your Crittenden reports when they come through, because we also do 2 active lender or equity provider lists, and that is going to be the super up-to-date information. We are talking to them in real time, getting the projections for the year, their terms, what they're looking for. So make sure you're checking that out too, because that's going to have like real-time up-to-date information in addition to what's in the directory.
Yeah. And to play off of that a little bit as well, you guys are receiving a bi-weekly newsletter that lands in your inbox. If you are not receiving that, please check your spam. Please make sure that Crittenden report is added into your contacts so that that is landing in the right spot and you guys are getting that. It's bi-weekly on Monday mornings, and it does come with a PDF version as well. So it's easy to download and go through the information that way. Obviously, you can access it on our website directly as well, but it is a really great resource to be able to access bi-weekly. And like Sara said, have that deep dive into some of the details. So let's see. How often is the contact information updated for all capital sources?
Again, so we're touching each directory listing twice a year. Emails and phone is done quarterly.
Hopefully that answers your question on how often we're updating sources. Obviously, we're trying to make your guys' lives easier and your job as easy as possible so that you can get business done. So we really are making sure that contact information is updated quarterly so that you're reaching out to the right people as you try to make your deals happen. Okay, this is a good question, Sara, that maybe you can answer that's come in before this event went live. But do you include every lender in the U.S.?
We try to get everybody that, again, has been closing deals recently, right? So if sometimes lenders maybe were active and then they took, during the pandemic, they took a break and they haven't closed anything recently, we wouldn't put them in initially until they have closed some deals and they're going, because we do want the most active lenders. So yes, any lender that's active in the US, we should have. Again, we're working on a list of 40 right now that we know we're missing. Companies change, new companies come along, so we're doing our best to keep up. So please send us any lender that you think is missing and we'll get right on that. But we should have every active lender in the US that is currently active and closed at least 2 deals.
Yeah. Okay. And then another question that had come in was about the newsletter. Obviously, we do have the newsletter that goes out bi-weekly. There is a PDF version. And one of the questions was about whether they can get that PDF version printed. So the answer to that is absolutely. We do provide a printed PDF. You just have to reach out to us and let us know you want it. Obviously, we are in a very technological and digital age at this point, so not everybody wants a print version of it. But if it is something that you would like as a paid subscriber and a premium subscriber, we are happy to provide that to you. Again, just reach out to that membership email and we will add you to the list of those that receive a print version of the bi-weekly newsletter. Let's see. Okay, we got a couple more questions that have come up. How do you find out if lenders are closing loans?
So I will have them send it to me, and usually I'll just do some research to make sure that they can send me a tombstone info on it, and I'll do some background research to make sure that the loan was closed.
Yeah. Okay. Do you plan on continuing to expand the financing type filter search option, especially into more niche financing structures, credit tenant lease financing, for example?
No plans right now, but I guess you can send us things that you think are missing and we can discuss, because we did just add a whole bunch of new ones. So if we're missing something specific that you think should be in there, please let us know and we'll think about it.
Yeah, I will say that, like, we are always here for feedback. We always want to be improving. We want you guys to be using all of our resources and for them to actually be helping you improve your business, helping you make the deals and stuff like that. So obviously, if you start to run into things that you're like, hey, this would be really beneficial to me, or this could be beneficial to the Crittenden community at large and stuff like that, we would love to hear feedback. I feel like as a team, we're really good at taking it and applying it the best we can and making the changes so that your guys' experience is improved as well. So I'll make note of that, Tom, so that we can loop back around to that specific niche financing structure. I did want to let you guys know that we are always a resource for you guys. So Aubree, Sara, myself, Janelle is not on camera, but she is also on our customer service team and part of the Crittenden report team, just like Sara and Aubree and myself are. And we are always here to help you. So that membership email is a fantastic resource. David may be able to also drop the direct phone number to customer service in there as well. That is always going to be, the first line to reach out to. So if you guys need anything, if you're running into issues, login problems, if you're having trouble with a search, we are wanting to make sure that you guys are always taken care of at the highest standard. So if you need anything, feel free to reach out. One of us will get back to you as soon as possible. And we're happy to hop on a call with you, especially if maybe you didn't drop a question in the chat because you felt it was too specific to you, or you didn't want to ask it here. You are more than welcome to shoot that over and we can hop on a call. We can hop on a demo. We can do another walkthrough. We want to make sure you're really getting the best use out of these perks that we have as a premium subscriber and out of the directory as we continue to improve and expand it. So if that is all the questions, I'm seeing David drop in that there is that membership email and that phone number. So if you don't have that, snag that, go copy and paste that out of the chat so that you have that to reach out to us after this. And then obviously after this, we will have that replay available. So all of this will be available for you to rewatch after if you're wanting to revisit anything that Aubree covered, any of the questions we answered and stuff like that. Otherwise, the first 10 people that logged in and joined us this afternoon are going to be getting a little treat in their email for this lunch and learn. So be watching for that if you were one of the first to jump on. Otherwise, we really appreciate everyone that joined us today. I'm Aleisha, and we have Aubree and Sara on here as well. And we were happy to spend a little time with you this afternoon, and hopefully you learned a little something and it helps improve your searchability and the work you're doing with Crittenden Report. So thank you.
Thank you.
Later.